Here are the top 25 best rat spots on Kings Canyon to rank up in Apex Legends.
Shoot him down.
For our first spot, it's going to be located at the north side of Spotted Lane. If you come over to these banners, you can get onto these two rocks and camp out. Be careful for zone because it will come in quick.
Open up shop and shoot him down. Mama's got a brand new bag.
Right towards the center of the map at Market is our next spot. Over in the cave, there's an edge on the rock that you can get onto. It's a quick and easy spot to get into and gains you some free LP. Our next spot is located between artillery and containment. Over by the ramp, there's an edge you can boost up onto. You can go all the way across on each side and it is a cheeky spot to rat in. Our next spot is located by Market. Over at the entrance of the cave, there's a rock that you can get onto and most players will overlook it. Right in the middle of the map by Bunker and Cage, there's a quick and easy spot to use. It may not be the greatest spot on this list, but sometimes these bushes are the best hiding spots. Over at the southwest side of Labs, there's a tree that you can get into at the very top. It's only accessible as Mobility Legend, but is a really great spot to get into. There are several similar trees around the map that you can also get into. At the west side of Capacitator, you can get on top of the Apex Legends sign. Most people won't even notice you are here and it is an easy spot to gain some LP. Over by these mountains at Bunker and Containment, there's a few rocks that you can get onto. It's extremely easy to get into as Valk, but still doable as other Mobility Legends. These spots are super specific, so be careful getting into them.
Mozambique here. 3 buckshot on a single.
Wings out.
Inside Bunker, you can do this cheeky play. If you get into one of these rooms, you can get on top of the door and place some loot down. When they come in, you just beam them for free. Over by Pit and Runoff, you find a spot where nobody will find you. The skull of this animal is cut out and you can rat in it for as long as you want. You also get a pretty nice view.
Wings out.
Our next spot is located between Crash Site and Spotted Lane. There's a spot on the mountain that you can get into. Just boost up and you're golden.
Let's go for spot. Wings out.
Our next spot is right next to Market. By this arch, you can get onto the edge of the mountain. It's a spot that most players overlook and it's a pretty good one. You can also fly over here if you need to. And just in case you need another spot in Market, this is a pretty simple one. It's a pretty simple one. It's just behind this tree, but it hides you extremely well. At the northwest of Cage and Market towards the mountain, there's a pretty neat spot to get into. Just boost all the way up and you're safe. It's a pretty easy spot to get some LP. Over at Hydro Dam, you can come inside the mountain and get into a simple spot. It isn't the craziest spot, but definitely a good one to use off spawn. Head over to these pipes and you're set.
Wings out.
Towards the north side of Cage, on the other side of the mountain, there's a pretty cringe spot to rat at. Just behind this tree, all the leaves will cover you, and you won't be seen by anyone unless they are side by side here. At the south side of Bazin, towards the mountains, you can get behind the banners. It's a tight squeeze, but it is possible. Be careful on getting in and out because only certain legends can.
Wings up.
Another spot at Market is on top of the mountain. You're going to need an evac tower or a Valk ult for this. Land onto this section of the mountain and you can go either onto this edge or boost all the way up into this corner. Our next spot is going to be at Rig. At the northeast side, you can get onto the side of this building. It's only accessible as Valk, but it is an amazing spot as long as people don't know you are there. Over at the north side of Artillery, there's a cheeky movement spot you can get into. Climb up onto this rock, then this pole, and just wall jump over to the spot. You can use any mobility legend to get into it as well. Our next spot is located by Bunker and Airbase. There's the tiniest little edge on this mountain that you can get onto. You can either rat here or start shooting at enemies that come from either direction. Right at the middle of the map is our next spot. Just like I said before, sometimes bushes are the best spots.
We can cruise over here.
Our next location is right by Pit and Spotted Lane. You can get on top of this tree and rat in it for as long as you need. There are still a few locations where you can get spotted from, but it is still a great spot. Over by Runoff and Pit is our next spot. It's a pretty simple one, but it can be used extremely well if you sit here with your team. The tunnel goes on for a while, but you can't really tell if anyone is in it until you get all the way in. Just post up on each side and beam them as soon as they come in. Our final spot of this video is at the west side by Spotted Lane. You may not even see the spot right now, but with just a few steps, here it is. The greatest rat spot on Kings Canyon is right in this tunnel. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you learned something new. Make sure to like and subscribe, and as always, see you in the next one.